When is your exam?
My ielts exam
When is
um, is in the end of June.
at the end of June. Have you already taken the writing part?
I have it.
So you have it in June as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. How do you feel about the exam?
Mm, kind of nervous,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really scared about the writing part
Why?
because I feel hard to explain my idea, and I always like don't have any interesting idea to talk.
Well, yeah, that's a big problem. I agree. But you know that uh, the formulate can help you, right? So the phrases, well, basic constructions, it may help you a lot. I mean, to do the writing part in accordance with the algorithm, right?
Yeah, I know it has some algorithm, but
Yeah.
you need to I need to and how you can use it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the difficulty. Why do you need IELTS examination for?
Um, One for my un- university,
Uh-huh.
and in separate I want to learn more about English, then I can speak with other people.
Okay, that's a very noble reason. So let's then start with you today with questions from the first part. Okay, I will try to ask you as many topics as possible, but here, maybe there are too many questions. That's why we will tackle only a part of them. Don't mind me choosing more difficult questions for you because I want to challenge you a bit. All right, but let's start with a little warm up. Uh, Duke,
Yes.
tell me, is fishing popular in your country?
Mm, I would say that it kind of uncommon here because my place is always skyscraper and buildings. They are, they are don't have any lake or pools, so I mean I think in the countryside it's not will be more popular.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you like eating fish?
Um, I was fish is my uh, disgusting. This is that I can ever eat.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't say that I truly hate fish, but some fish I can maybe I can take any bite.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. Um, have you seen any movies with lots of fish?
Um, well, if I remember correctly, uh, I have seen one in when I was really young, was like 5 years old, and I only remember one fish, and his name is Nemo.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Let's talk about maps. Do you often use maps?
Maps, um, the paper map. I think never, but I
Mm-hmm.
use Google Maps a lot. Um, I have to travel about 5 kilometers to my uh, physical rest class. So every time I go to there, I use my Google Map to get there.
Mm-hmm. Can you read a map easily?
Like I said, I have never used paper map, so I think paper map is will be a challenge for me.
Mm-hmm. Do you have maps at home?
Mm, uh, my family, I think math is not commonly made from home. And, we always know the whole math instead of a paper math.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's talk about robots. Are robots important?
Uh, well, I think it's great for in our life. Uh, it's the robots will help us a lot in some difficult work, and in some work need the accuracy, and the robot will do it instead of human.
Mhm. Okay. Have you ever watched a movie about robots?
Now, robot movie, so I think it's some science fiction movie. So, and that kind of film is my favorite, and I watch a lot. And one of the one of the best movie that I watch is the Transformer
Mm-hmm.
series.
Okay. Um, should we let robots drive us on long journeys?
Mm, in long trip, I think robot should be the driver for me. Um, in my personal, I really am a person that I can hardly focus on something so long. So I think I can drive a car in a long way. So if I had a robot, it would be like the key for me to go everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. Nice. All right. Maybe one or two more topics from the first part. Let's talk about noise. Do you like to stay in a place with a lot of noise?
Mm. Well, like I said before, I am a person that can focus on something too long. So of course, noise will be a challenge for me to earphone can help me concentrate in my work.
Mm-hmm. What makes the city noisy?
Um, I think there are a lot, like some vehicle noise and maybe some trees like outside, and and some like I know some house will turn their radio too loud, then that also makes some noise.
Mm-hmm. Are there any sounds you like?
Uh, yeah, I love some sound like the sound of raining or the sound when you travel on the train. The, at first, it will make me make me some we feel a little bit
Okay. What kind of noise do you dislike the most?
I would say the noise about the vehicle pumping their horn and the radio in my neighborhood. And because every time I'm learning in I'm learning in my house, there absolutely will be some kind of noise.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's talk about your neighborhood then. Do you think neighbors are important?
Um, well, in social science, uh, it's essential to make a great bond between people. But my personal think, I will say that it's not important. Um, I know the life today is a little bit too fast, so I think people will not have any time to spend and care each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you ever borrowed something from your neighbors or lent something to them?
Um, I I have a neighbor who is a teacher in English, and I study her for 2 years. So I sometimes ask her for printing some homework and some important material in the school.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the last one here, how can we get along with our neighbors?
Um, I think we can do some small activities, such as just some lending or borrowing from them something, or just celebrate a small party in the weekend. And all of that stuff will make the relationship between neighborhood will be better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, totally agree. All right, let's take the topic from the second part. Mm-hmm. Okay. I would like to ask you though not to look at part three.
Okay.
All right, only part two, so it's fair. Do you have any kind of?
Notebook.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I then can give you yours. I think that your paper. You have 1 minute for preparation and not more than 2 minutes to speak. Okay.
Okay. Did it start?
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's finish here. Mm-hmm. Can you give me my pen? Mhm. Okay, now you have not more than 2 minutes to speak. Are you ready?
Yes. Okay.
I will turn the microphone on to hear you better. All right? Okay, you can start.
Today I'm gonna talk about an interesting person that I want to meet. Uh, his name is Ronaldo, and he is a famous and professional football. Uh, well, he has a long-term football career, and he have won a lot of cup in many different competitions. Uh, he has been participated in many famous football clubs such as Arsenal, and now he is in Manchester United. Uh, what made him very successful is his effort to keep training to become better. Um, Although he's old age, uh, he's almost 14, but he always have a strict schedule to training and have a very healthy diet to keep it fit and to continue his football career. Now, in the future, if I had a chance to meet him, I would ask him some advice to practice and training to training to become a person just like him. And I will tell him uh, some tips to become a professional footballer in the
Mhm.
future.
Thank you very much. Now tell me, please, do people feel lonely in crowded cities?
Now, can you please repeat the sentences, the question you need?
Mhm. Do people feel lonely in crowded cities?
I think it will be in some special case. Mm, in this in nowadays, uh, the hardworking and teamwork skill is very important to people. So everyone will have at least one or two friends or partner to promote and encourage them to like make some project. And so I think they will not feel lonely.
Mhm. Okay. Where and how can people get to know you people?
So sorry, I didn't hear it clearly.
Mhm. Where and how can people get to know you people?
Um, like I said in part one, to get along with other people, we just need some cool small activities like jogging together or just making some small talk about how the day is going. And yeah, that's my idea.
Mhm. Okay. Are relationships with friends different from relationships at work?
Um, I would say that it's completely different. Um, Friend and partner will be like a different world. Uh, Friend can be our soulmate to share our idea, happiness and sadness. But worker, we only like work with them and cooperate them to make some goal together.
Mhm. Okay. Can clothing tell and reveal a person's personality?
Uh, I'm not a professional in fashion, so I have a bad person style. So I think how we wear things will not will true personality. You know, like I know a lot of people will say that some people will some who wear this luxury clothes will be some kind of poor. I think it's not completely true.
Mhm. Don't judge the book by its cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Couple more questions. Why do individuals from the same family have different personalities?
Mm, can you repeat the question for me?
Mhm. Why do individuals from the same family have different personalities?
Well, I think because family member is the closest people to influence their personality. So if the family have uh, kind of a great history or something, um, the next generation will be like some kind of that. But if they didn't, uh, it will hard to become a great person in the social.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And one more question. How does society influence a person's personality?
Um, this topic remind me of an important issue, especially in school. It is peer pressure. Um, this kind of problem it happen from friends, teacher, and family when they have to like they put too much go on a person, and if the person who have many goal on that, it will then he can like not achieve cannot achieve that, and that will cause to some uh, depression or loneliness.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. That was it. How do you feel about the speaking part? Many questions, right? But we had, it was for us half an hour, but at the exam it's usually shorter. Yeah. So were the questions difficult for you?
I think some two or three last question in part three.
It is. Yeah. But I felt that probably you became more relaxed at some point, right?
Just some question that I have like have experienced that before.
I could feel that. I could feel that you are more confident, more relaxed. Nevertheless, I can tell from my point of view, from my perspective, that you have sorry uh, a really good range of grammar. I liked that you used conditional sentences. That's what I could catch from our first conversation, our first meeting. I will listen to your speech again, and I will assess um, in details. But the grammar range, I liked it very much. Lexical resource, many topic related vocabulary, topic related words, and much vocabulary. Although probably just a lack of collocations,
Yeah.
a lack of maybe phrasal verbs a little bit, or of idioms. Idioms are always a great decision. That's why I try to help you a little bit by the idiom. But even if you don't use them, you still can get a very good score. Yeah. So, yeah, all in all, that was good. Do you have any questions?
Um, I have some question. I have a question.
Yeah,
Uh, when I learn IELTS speaking,
yeah.
one of my teacher
Mm-hmm.
say that no no idiom, no sentence. That means in speaking you have to use some idiom so you can get sentence in speaking. Yeah.
Well, I should say that as for me, it depends, of course, on the examiner. Because one examiner can see your vocabulary as very extended, for example, and they can give you a higher mark. But yeah, the problem is that above 7 is the score above 7 is 100% C1 level, right? And when you are a speaker that obtains C1, of course, idioms or idiomatic expressions, we're not talking about proverbs or like wise phrases, right? That we use very rarely, but at least some idiomatic expressions or collocations. Collocations will help you a lot. I've heard some from you, but just a few of them. So that's why I would not recommend to, to learn them, to cram over the books and to learn them by heart because there is a high chance that you will forget anyway about them. Just maybe a couple of very general collocations that you can use in any topic. For example, um, when there is a collocation when you remember about something, when you are asked a question, there is a collocation off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. It means that as far as I remember, yeah? Or, for example, you said, if I remember correctly, you said this phrase. Yeah, that's a good phrase. But off the top of my head is a better phrase because that's an idiomatic collocation.
It has the same with me speaking.
Yes, it means that if I remember, as far as I remember right or correctly, yeah. And that's a phrase that will go in any topic, right?
Yeah.
So at home, you can search on the internet or in your books if you have any, the phrases that will help you in any of these topics. And if you use one or two, yeah, that will increasingly up your skill, your score. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. That's mine.
So yeah.
Yeah. That's the end.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye. You can call the next student to come in. Hi there. What's your name?
My name is Lee.
Lee?
Lee.
Lee.
Yes.
Okay. Can you write her name? Because I'm so afraid of making mistakes in your name. Lee. Okay. Have you already had your writing test?
Yes.
Yeah?
I did it already.
How do you feel about it?
It's not good at I think.
It's not good. Maybe it's better than you think.
Yeah.
Okay. And when do you have the speaking one? When is your speaking test?
I think it's 3 or 4 days.
In 3 or 4 days
Yeah.
from now.
No, it's in July.
In July. Okay. So you still have time
Yes.
for preparation. Okay. All right. Have you trained the full speaking before?
Yes.
What do you think about the part which is the most difficult part?
I think in part 3.
Okay. Then we will pay our precise attention to that. But first, a couple of questions from part 1. Let me find something harder. Okay. Do you often lose things?
Yes, I think. Well, I always keep my mind like going around, so I always forget my thing when I put. So yeah, I think I always like lose my thing.
All right. What can we do to avoid losing things?
In my point of view, I will list it into my schedule or my personal list. So I will. So I think that with that list, I will not forget everything.
All right. Why do some people tend to lose things more often than others?
Mm, it is depends on the kind of people. Like some people like me who always care about everything go around. So I always forget to do my things. But someone who really care about the things,
Yeah, okay, agree. Let's speak about social media. Do you think you spend too much time on social media?
well, I consider myself as a social media addict. I always keep my eye on the screen to surf the internet. So maybe I put myself around 7 or 8 hours per day to surf the internet.
Do your friends use social media?
Yes, I think almost my friends are using the internet.
What do people often do on social media?
There are a lot of things to do on the social media, like shopping or surfing, Facebook, for example, and also contacting with friends with the relationship, relations, and
Okay. When did you start using social media?
mm, I think I was using social media quite late for my age. When I was in grade 10, that time I was started to using the social media.
Okay. All right, a couple of more questions. Do you often feel bored?
Mm, yes, I guess. Well, instead of using social media every time, I always feel myself bored. Like I have nothing to do or nothing to make myself uh, like paying interest into something. So I always feel bored.
Okay. Did you ever find school boring when you were a child?
Of course, I think when I was a child, I felt bored in every subject, in every like teacher lecture. So the thing that I paid most interest is talking with my friend or playing games with friends.
What sort of things do you find most boring now?
I think that is study. Uh, I am the person who really hates studying, so I study is my close book. So yeah, that's the thing I feel bored the most.
Mhm. Okay. What do you do to stop yourself feeling bored?
Listening to some kind of music or playing game make me like uh, feel less bored. So yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the things that.
Okay. All right, good. Now let's go to part two. Yeah. I will give you. Do you have a notebook to make your notes in? Yeah. Take it. Mm-hmm. I want to now to look only at part two. This the second topic. And I will give you 1 minute for preparation, and you will have not more than 2 minutes. Mhm. Okay, the timer is started. Okay. You may start as soon as you're ready.
Yeah. So today I'm gonna talk about a foreigner. I know that he speaks my language well. It's Vietnamese. Yeah. He is my English teacher. His nickname is Big, and he is from England. He's a real tall guy with blonde hair, and he has a really charming smile. Also, as noticeably, he can speak Vietnamese very well. Um, as he said, he's learned Vietnamese through his previous students, which he uses to teach. And so that with a lot of students, teach, he taught, yeah. So that he has some skills on Vietnamese, so he can talk very well. And um, I think that he is really intelligent and also is well learning because I had taught him a little things of Vietnamese, so he learns very fast and uses very well as well. So yeah, I that's why he can speak Vietnamese well. And as if I were him, I would like learning foreign language as fast as in the future.
Okay. Good. Let me ask you a couple of additional questions. What foreign languages do Vietnamese children learn?
Mm, in Vietnamese, younger students like always learning the English first. So when they grow up, they will learn some like other foreign languages either. So yeah, I think every student all start with English.
Why are so many people learning English?
Mm, I think in my point of view, English is the dominant language in the world. So I think every people should learn English so that they can speak like fluently with other foreigners. Yeah, that's why other people learn English.
Okay. How can children learn English?
Mm, they can learn English through school, through like parents who can speak English well. Also, they can learn it in the internet, like some study platform, for example.
Mhm. Do you think the way people learn English today is the same as in the past?
Mm, not really. Well, in the past, the knowledge of people were really poor. It's poorer than now, so they were not learning much English, so they always focused on their native language. But currently, people always focus on the foreign language to study abroad or doing something that the foreign language already need.
Okay. What are the benefits of the internet for learning?
Mm, as I mentioned it before, students can learn English through uh, some study platforms. So, also, like on the internet, there are a lot of like blog that people can learn from. That is very useful for people who really like use the social media all the time, like me.
Okay. Good. All right, that's the end of the third part. How do you feel?
It's quite nervous for me.
It is nervous. What do you think? Let me ask you first about your opinion. What do you think you did good now, and what do you think could be better?
I think I can be better.
But what do you think you did very good, and what do you think was not that good as you wanted?
It's not that good as I want.
Yeah, but was there anything that you liked in your speech? That you're like, oh, that was good. That was a good answer. Or wow, I used this word. That was good. No, you didn't think about it. Okay, and then why do you think it can be better?
Mm, I think that my like pronunciations are not. It's not good as I always do because yeah.
Because of what? Because you feel stressed?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will tell you from my perspective what I think. Of course, I understand that it's always a really easy task to find the drawbacks and the minuses in your own speech, in your own performance. That's a pity because we forget to notice what we did good. That's why I asked you, what do you think you did good? But it's difficult when you speak and then you have to assess how you spoke. So, what I saw, I really like your lexical resource. The lexical resource is beautiful, brilliant. I see that you have worked on it. The phrases that you use, I will re-listen our conversation and I will write in details. But now I can see that the phrases they come in handy when you need them. They are suitable. They don't sound strange for me. That sound pretty colloquial, um, pretty at its own space when they are needed to be. Second one, I like that you have many ideas, especially in the first part. In the third part too, you have quite many ideas. You are not silent. Even when you are struggling, you still continue to develop your idea. Although one question, you started to feel some difficulties and you're like, that's a bad thing to do. You should continue, right? Because it's always better to continue. What else? Pronunciation. In general, I can't say that pronunciation was very bad. There were some spots, some words that I would correct. Yeah, like currently, for example, not currently, or teach, taught. I heard some extra sounds, but as you understand, the pronunciation. First of all, the pronunciation criteria is the most vague criteria. Yeah, because the pronunciation band 4. Oh, it's better than band 3, but not good as band 5. It's band 4. That's why pronunciation is assessed by IELTS examiners. In my opinion, it is assessed very subjectively. Because you may have the accent, all of us have accents as non-native speakers, but indeed, you should avoid at the extent that you can. You should avoid the nervousness because some of the words are really needed to be corrected, and you can gain better skill. From the grammar point of view, do you think you made any grammar mistakes?
I think yes.
There were a couple. There were a couple of grammar mistakes, and I am more than sure that you know how to say it correctly, because some mistakes were connected with present simple or past simple. Yeah, it's easy, and from your speech, I can understand that you know it 100%. It's just for you, the information for you to digest it, yeah, to think it over and to find the ways, maybe to pay more attention to it, maybe to exhale, soothe yourself, right, and pay attention to grammar. Now, the best criteria are these ones. The criteria that we should work on, these ones. Okay? Do you have any questions? No. All right. Okay. Then I think that. Oh, okay. It's too early. No, we can't finish. I will better, with all of my recommendations now, I will ask you a couple of more part one questions. Okay? Maybe you have any topics that you are really not sure
About this.
Maybe you have practiced something with your teachers before.
I think you can ask me some like randomly.
Randomly, okay, as you wish. Okay, how do Vietnamese people generally make payments?
There are two ways of making payment that Vietnamese people always do is cashing or paying by like debit card. Yeah, but as always, Vietnamese people when they went to like a supermarket, for example, they always using cash more more than the debit because yeah, that like some traditional of the Vietnamese people. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. It's always good to know more about Vietnamese. Okay, why do more people rely on cell phones to memorize things?
mm, I think that they consider the mobile phone as a tool for them to like remember more. So like some picture, they can take it by they can always they cannot always image by the eyes, so they take a picture. So it's always on the phone. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. They can't picture it in their heads. Yeah. Fair. Do you prefer to go to crowded places or places that have few people?
I consider myself as an introvert person. So I always prefer some place which have a few people, so I can like feel relaxed more than I do when I go into some crowded place, like some music festival, for example.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On what occasions do people in your culture eat special cakes or other sweet food?
In Vietnamese, there are a lot of like festivals that people can enjoy special food. For example, Tết, people can eat chum cake in Tết or the mid autumn is the moon cake. So yeah, that's two type the most popular cakes in Vietnamese that people always eat.
Mm-hmm. In Vietnamese culture, maybe,
Yeah,
or in Vietnam.
in Vietnamese culture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What do you value most about your friends and why?
Can you repeat the question?
Mm-hmm. What do you value most about your friends and why?
Hmm. I think
Do you know the word value? Okay. What do you appreciate more about them? What do you see in them? Good side.
I think it's their personality, that the way they treat to me or the way they help me and when I struggle with something that that's the thing I really like appreciate them because they can raise my mood or they can help me to develop better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And one more. One more. Do you spend a lot of money on sunglasses?
Mm, actually, I pay more money into my glasses more than sunglasses because yeah. Um, well, I have not good ability in my eyes, so I always use glasses to help me to look more better. So,
Mm-hmm.
sunglasses is not a type of thing that I always pay money for.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I should say that your pronunciation became better while you were answering easy questions, or maybe you felt relaxed now, but the pronunciation is better. Uh-huh. Only watch the grammar. Sunglasses are, not is. Not more better, just better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, keep that in mind. All right. That's it. Yeah, here we finish. You may be free. Yay, freedom!
Yeah. Good evening.
Have a good evening too. You may invite the class students. Bye. Hi there. Can you take a sheet of paper? Just one. For you. Thanks. What's your name?
My name is Lukman.
Lung Ai.
Lukman.
Lung Ai.
Yes.
Okay, can you write it here at the top? You don't have any short name.
Yes.
Lung Ai. It's your long and short name.
This all my name, but not just Lukman.
Just Lung Ai. Okay. I ask because it's sometimes it's difficult for me to pronounce Vietnamese names.
Easier to call me is Luk.
Luk.
Yes.
Okay, I will try my best. All right. You go to English classes here at class, right?
Yes.
And you prepare for the exam.
Yeah.
Why do you want to take this exam?
I want to get a high school and be complete myself and be better.
Be better.
Yes, I'm shy.
But you still study at school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Which grade are you in?
A.
The eighth.
Yes.
Okay. Have you decided who do you want or where do you want to go after school?
I don't know.
Okay. But to the university, yeah?
Yes.
To some university. Okay. And what is your favorite subject at school?
My favorite subject is English and math
Okay. Why do you like them?
because my favorite teacher is math, and I don't know why that I can understand all the knowledge of math.
Mm-hmm.
In English, I can my mother also great of English.
Is she a teacher?
No, she do.
No.
She is
She isn't. Okay.
because my mother prefer to my mother don't like to be a teacher.
She doesn't like to be a teacher. Okay. And she wants you to study English.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great that you like it. That's very good. Okay. My name is Polly.
Yes.
Yeah. And I am teacher. So we will speak about devices and technology. Okay, it's our first topic. And our second topic is climate change. Mhm. Which topic do you think we will start with? Devices or climate change?
Devices.
Devices. It's easier, right? Okay. Do you think that devices are important?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Because devices change our life. Like it's convenient, and easier to find out the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this help our with so many work
Mm-hmm.
in factory and in education and so many options.
Mm-hmm. What devices do you know? What can you do?
Uh, like phone, smartphone, computer, and tablet,
Mm-hmm.
or TV, television.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There are many other devices, yeah. Laptops, computers, right? Um, Even watches, many devices. Okay. Um, do you think that people can live without devices, or they can't?
Uh, to be honest, like uh, so many people can live without device because they are uh, they always use smartphone or device technology, uh, and they don't always hang out with friends. And if they live without technology, they will be boring and don't want to connect with other people. They can they don't want to play with any people.
Mm-hmm. Do you see yourself as such a person? Do you use devices often?
Yes, I do.
Mhm.
Um, I like smartphone so much. I see I'm addicted of smartphone
Mhm.
because when I get up in the morning, firstly I can brush my teeth and go eat morning dinner, breakfast, and I take the phone to go on TikTok.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
all the morning.
In the morning. Do you see it as a problem?
Yes, I do.
Do you know how to solve it?
Uh, Maybe I can go do exercise with my friend or hang out and talking with my family and bicycle, bicycle.
Right, device. Do some sport.
Yes.
Yeah, do some sport exercises. All right. I want you right now to prepare a little presentation about some device or about some technology. You can speak about technology as well. Do you have a notebook? Okay, you can write here. It's your paper. I mean, that I will assess one. Let me switch the timer. I will help you right now with it. Any technology that you find, maybe your favorite, maybe you find useful, okay? I only want to ask you not to forget about linkers, linking devices, yeah, conjunctions, and so on. And try to speak for 2 minutes or more.
Yeah.
All right? And I will help you with this little vocabulary so you can use any words from here if you want. Okay? Let's take 1 minute for preparation. All right?
And I have to choose one topic or two or both.
No, you have one topic to tell me something about any device or any technology. You should choose a device or technology. And you can use the words from here if you want. It's a little tip for you, a little help. Okay? All right. Okay. Finish the word. Now you have not more than 2 minutes. Oh. Okay, let's say 2 minutes to speak. Okay,
Yes.
let's try to speak. Ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Today I will talk about smartphone. Smartphone, what are the changes, what are the biggest changes of the world in 2000. It's help people. It's help people. It's help people to do so many things like uh, research, research on Google or entertainment, relax, listening music, or read the ebook. Uh, Entertain with so many apps like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, or uh, WhatsApp. It's help people connect with other people in on social media. Like it's helped me to make friends with any people all around the country, around the world. But it also have the effect to our like it can affect to our ears and eyes. So many children nowadays. So many children got nearsighted because watch the smartphone too much and any free time.
Okay. 2 minutes. All right, that's good. How do you feel?
I feel a little bit nervous.
Nervous. Well, but That's fine. That's absolutely normal. Do you think that you told everything that you wanted?
No, I don't. Because I have so many ideas in my brain, but I can't say it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, you are still learning the vocabulary. It will help you to explain yourself better. I know how hard it is when you know what to say, but you don't know how to elicit that. Uh, Despite this fact, I want to say that your vocabulary is quite wide for your age and for this topic. You used many words that are related to this topic. Mhm. Um, it's hard. It's always easier to start, and when you're speaking for almost 2 minutes on this difficult topic, you understand that, oh, I'm searching for the words and I start to feel a little bit not that confident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what can help, um, not only in this situation, but in any situations when you don't know what to say, for example, you can find something else that you want to say about, to speak about. Yeah, you said about advantages, you said it about disadvantages, right? You can also say that about yourself, for example. The easiest thing is to speak about beloved personality of yours, right? For example, you can add, and I am myself very addicted. Yeah, and then you can add how, well, everything that you told me before. Yeah, I'm addicted and I do this, that, but I know how to solve it, and blah, blah, blah. Or to speak about, mm, I don't know, the opposite, right? So, for example, imagine if people don't have um, smartphones. So you can add something from another side, on the contrary, okay? Just a little tip if you don't know what to say. Phew, okay, and we have the climate change topic. What do you think about this topic?
I think that harder than the technology topic.
Yes, we should have started with this topic. All right, so here we are advised by the examination paper not to lose the link among our thoughts. So don't forget that if you start, but I didn't see this problem now. You don't have maybe this problem, but the more difficult the topic, the easier to make a mistake. So try to focus on linking your ideas. Yeah, especially in these topics. Um, you can choose one big climate problem and then you can explain what smaller problems it creates, yeah, or what how do people solve it, for example, yeah, or for example, what can it lead in the future. But the vocabulary, yeah, it's hard. That's why I'm giving you the list again. You can choose a couple of words from here. Yeah, okay, you can look through this word. You can choose a couple of words and
Take the global warming.
global warming. Okay. Let's do it in the same way. Okay. 1 minute to prepare, 2 minutes to talk.
Yes.
You ready? Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about any ecological problem that you find crucial or big. Yeah, big ecological. Mm-hmm.
It's global warming.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say it again?
A big ecological problem. Tell me about
I don't know what ecological means.
it. Ecological.
Ecological.
Eco.
Eco.
Ecological. A big problem in ecology.
Ecology.
Okay, climate change. All right, a big global problem. It's the same.
It's a causes.
Hmm?
It's a causes of
What is the question? So you wanted to tell me about global warming,
yes.
right? Okay, yeah. Tell me.
Global warming is a big nowadays. Global warming is the biggest problem. It's causes by so many source about factory and people littering and so many problems. Firstly, global warming effect to our life, like is is make air polluted and so many natural disaster. Mm, it's make amount of animals reduce and uh, people health get poor. And however, we have so many solutions to to prevent the global warming, like uh, reduce the oxygen by uh, reduce the gas by the factories and stop littering or reuse the plastic bottle and plant the plant trees or uh,
Mm-hmm. Our plant trees. All right. Um, if you don't know how to finish, you may say, mm, and that's, mm, and what I mean, for example, if you see that you are lost and you don't know what to say and you realize that the silence is too long, you can say, and what I mean is there are many problems, but at the same time, there are many solutions. Dot. The examiner will understand that you are done, you're finished. Okay? All right, it was harder, I can tell, yeah? It's harder for everyone, for all of the students, for many, even native speakers, right? Because we don't speak about it much. Okay, people throw very much litter. What were other causes? A big amount of gas produced by plants, right? What else? Space traveling. Yeah. So, for example, when rockets go into space, very many ozone holes appear, right? Climate change, and so on and so forth. Solutions. You said that we can plant trees. What else? Reduce.
reduce gas of factories.
Yes, reduce factories gases or factories emissions, factories pollution. All right. What else?
Stop littering,
Yes, stop littering.
cutting down trees.
Good. Recycling. Right. Sort our garbage. Very good.
Reuse the plastic.
Yes.
Stop using single-use product.
Yes.
Single
Single-use products. Disposable products. Plastic bags, plastic cups. Single-use products. That's a very good solution. Why didn't you say about it?
I forgot.
I understand. That's why you need a mind map. Yeah, you need a list of ideas. But it's hard. I agree. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Is everything clear?
Yes.
Okay. Next time we will start with the topic that is more difficult for you, not less difficult. But the devices you did really, really good. The environment also good, but since it is more complicated, you should just maybe listen about it a little bit more, read about it a little bit more, and then you will see more ideas. You will see more vocabulary, and your brain will be faster, will work faster because of that. Okay? All right, that's it. We're finished. This is mine.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much too.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.